Hello, beautiful people. My name is Nyla, your host for the Art of Living show. Our guest today was an icon in the 80s. Not only was she known as a star, but her music and style defined a generation. And she was a trailblazer together with the band. Her music not only hit Kenyan music scene, but the world. She is none other than Suzanne Gachukia Opembe. She invites us to her home to have a look around and to have a conversation and to find out where has she been all this time. Let's discover, explore, and engage. And by the way, I hope you like my beautiful outfit. It is by Olganato. As I take a twirl, and my earrings is from Adele the Jerk. Get your style and your groove on. Get the hookup from their pages at Olganato and at Adele the Jerk. Come with me and let's explore, engage, and discover. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Suzanne.
Oh,
Our
this is
star.
so sweet.
This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What a beautiful home this is. My goodness.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Wow.
you. We're blessed.
You're
We love
blessed.
it, yeah. Yeah, we do.
And I love the architectural design. How long have you been
Interesting.
here?
Oh my goodness. Since 2010 or 2009?
Yeah.
Since my son was 10.
10.
My baby, yeah.
Your baby. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is a nice space. I love
thank
it.
you.
And you
Oh,
look
thank you.
fabulous. So
As do
stylish.
you. Oh my word.
This is for you
Oh,
to say thank you for
beautiful.
opening your space
How
to us.
beautiful. Thank
Art of
you.
Living Gifts.
Thank you.
So you will nurture it and remember we were here.
I
And we
will.
brought blessings to your space.
Oh, thank you so much. Karibu.
Asante. But before we go, maybe we can talk about this holding area.
Oh, okay, sure.
What does this space mean to you? Because I see you've decorated it with beautiful art pieces.
Well, really, it's just the way to welcome everybody home. The frogs have been here with me since a long time ago.
Yeah.
We had a guy, a welder who used to work at the schools, and he started doing art. And so I got those.
Suits you, right? Like, you know, you're
Musicians,
coming
you
to
know?
musician space.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Yeah, and then the two seats and the little table were my son. He wanted to sort of zhuzh up the place.
I'm just imagining this will tell whether you qualify to go in or not. These seats, they will qualify you once you enter through that door. It's an order.
Whether you stay here or whether you come in.
So let's see if we'll manage to go in there. You know?
Yeah.
But before we finish, I like that.
Okay, this was a
Artifact.
gift from my sister-in-law and my brother.
Okay.
When we were leaving to go to Ireland in 2015,
Yeah,
2014.
yeah.
So she bought us this for just, you know, so that everybody knows when they're coming to the Kenya Embassy house. It's like,
Yes.
it's an African house. It's,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So that's why she bought us that. And we thought it was very apt because the name is Opembe, so Pembe.
Oh, I see.
So we liked it. We loved it. Yeah.
So would you like us to call you Mrs. Opembe?
I am Mrs. Gachukia Opembe. Gachukia Opembe is double barreled.
Yeah.
Barreled, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It's okay.
So who's this little
And this is
cutie?
Enzo.
Enzo little.
He's my grand dog.
He's like,
He's my
please, are you
granddog.
guys not noticing that I'm around? Please.
Yeah, so he's my son's dog. And,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cute, very cute, and I love your plant there. We love plants.
Thank you.
So family rules, there are rules before we get into your home. Let's see, guys, Art of Living.
Yeah, I found this at one of the Christmas craft fairs, and
Okay.
I just thought it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
We're a blended family, so it's always like, you know,
Yes.
everybody needs to just be kind.
Yes.
Err on the side of being kind,
Yes.
being loving,
Yes.
and being grateful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you need to keep your promises,
Yeah.
be proud of
Forgive
yourself.
one another, follow your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that. Laugh a lot, and we do. You know,
Be
say your
respectful.
prayers. Yeah, yeah.
And be responsible.
Yeah.
And say please.
Say please and thank you.
And be kind.
Yeah.
Most important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we're trying to be kind by asking and respectful.
So please.
May we please come into your beautiful home?
Yeah.
Thank you. So nice, so homely,
thank you.
cozy, welcoming. I love the rustic feel of your space.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is your home.
Yes.
You
Hasn't
said
been
for the
for-
last how many years?
24 maybe?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think 24. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe 25. But
Maybe 25 years.
yeah.
I love it. How big is it?
Jeepers, I don't know, but it's a 4-bedroom
Okay.
house,
Okay.
all en suite and a
Yeah.
servant's quarters.
All right.
And then the guys downstairs get the little meter by meter, and the guys upstairs get a balcony.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you have your little space out there.
little, yeah.
I enjoy seeing the green, so you're not
Exactly.
missing out on the green.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the area and the space out there. So your holding gazebo area out there is beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the space in here.
Yeah.
So did you buy the house? Did you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My parents helped me buy the house.
Okay.
In whenever it was, 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
And and we've had it since then.
Nice.
So it was really supposed to be a safe space for my kids to grow up.
Yeah.
And that's what it's been.
Did you design anything, or it was as
No,
is the design?
this was as is. All we
Okay.
did was we changed the windows
Okay.
because they were French doors.
Yes.
And this is my son again. You know,
Yeah.
he just wanted, because this is very secure.
Yes.
But you don't need burglar proofing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you get to enjoy the view
So you get to
outside.
enjoy. There's so much more light now.
I know,
So
right?
much more light. Yeah.
And happiness, and just
Yeah.
it feels so airy. Just being here, I feel like I'm already outside.
exactly.
So your living room extends outside.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah,
I
pretty cool,
love it.
pretty cool, yeah,
Your
we like it.
parents have good taste. Huh?
Well, they do. My mom definitely had good taste.
Yeah.
Has always had good taste.
Yeah. So the floor was the same because I
The
love
floor was, this is, all the houses have the mahogany floorboards,
Yes.
the mahogany closets, you know, all the, drawers and everything, the doors.
Yes.
So it was finished even then to quite a high standard.
I love
And then
it.
of course the stone facing.
Yes.
These ones down here have the yellow stone. The ones in the other blocks have the blue stone, which is also really nice,
Yes.
but a bit darker.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it, and I love the fact that you've not changed any. Is this your style?
It is. It was. I mean, we walked in here, when I was house hunting, and I was like, yeah, this is absolutely perfect.
You were like, Mom, this is it
this
for
is
me.
It. This was it. Yeah.
How lucky are you and blessed?
You know, okay, we changed the lights and things like that.
Yes.
And then, of course, the art is ours. So,
Yeah. Nice.
But I mean, you can't believe these lights were from Nakumat back in the day.
No
I mean,
ways.
imagine these were Nakumat lights.
No ways.
Yeah. So, in those days, you could get stuff from the supermarket.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
look how amazing it looks.
Yeah.
It looks like you got it in an exotic shop,
You know? Yeah,
Those
no.
are fancy shops in Village Market or something like that.
No, we call it champagne taste on a beer budget. Okay?
I
That's
love
what we
it.
do.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay. So you've got the lighting then. Let's talk about the furniture, because the furniture also blends beautifully with your space.
Oh, thank you.
Starting with the table, I feel like you can tell a story.
This,
Uh-huh.
the table and the chair,
Yes.
I actually bought in Ireland from a friend of mine who was the wife of the Brazilian ambassador. And the table is antique.
Yes.
So, but she was like, they're moving into a flat when they go back to Brazil, so she didn't need it. She
Yeah.
didn't need the chair.
Yeah.
And the chair had these tassels and things which my sons say are tacky, so I had to remove them. So,
Okay.
so I got these two from my artist friend, and even the dolls. These dolls that look like they're African dolls.
Yes.
Were actually, she's an artist, so she actually made those from
They're
paper
so
mache.
cute. Could you get one so that the
Sure.
viewers can see? They look so
So
beautiful
the two market ladies.
and quaint. Yeah.
And the interesting thing is the fabric is like almost African, but this is
Interesting.
Brazilian, yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, so she used to make these for our charity fairs and stuff.
Okay.
So I got 2 of these.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So let's go. We're gonna talk about you being in Ireland
Yeah.
and how your life was in Ireland. But I like the 2 pics because this obviously have good memories of you being in
Yes,
Ireland.
yes,
And
yeah.
this is an antique which you'll hand it down to.
Yeah, it's an heirloom
know,
now.
absolutely.
This is from my mom's house.
Okay.
And
Oh,
so
you
we
have
just-
a few pieces of helms.
Yeah, and it's a mishmash. These 2 tables are very old. They must be at least 20 years old. They're from an
Nice.
old living room back in the day.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But we used to get things from auctions or from
Yes.
odds and ends back in the day.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and the chairs as well. These 2 chairs, I think, were from odds and ends.
From your mom? Oh, no.
These
This-
were from, I think, odds and ends as well.
But from your mom.
No.
Okay, you
no,
bought
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that from. So it's a mishmash of.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
TV
nice.
cabinet, you can see it's modern. That's my son. Anything modern is my son.
But you know,
TV is my son.
he's got good taste. Your son has good taste.
He's learning. Let's put it that way.
He's learning from his mama.
No, but his girlfriend is a design major, fashion major. So
Yeah?
yeah, they've got good taste. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you feel now that he's dating? They've been dating for a while?
They have.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they've been dating. Jeepers, I think they celebrated 10 years last year.
Nice.
Yeah, so they've been dating since high school.
What? High school sweetheart?
Yep,
That's
high
what
school
you.
sweethearts.
My goodness.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How's your relationship with her?
Oh, she's a darling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
She's lucky to
And her
have you.
family are fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's lucky to have you. What about that painting? I love it.
These 2 paintings, this one and this one, you see, I got into a state where I was really looking for art that when you walk into the house, you know it's a musician's house.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So we started with these 2, the copper ones. And we found them on the street. There's a guy called Emmanuel from Rwanda or Burundi who came with them. I don't know whether they're from Congo. We're being told maybe they're from Congo now.
Because it looks like 3D.
Yeah, it really is. And these 2, my favorite is the dancing girl and the guy playing. So these 4 we got from the same guy at the same time. And I think he had run away from the slaughter in Rwanda.
Yes.
And he had just gotten them.
Yeah.
And I stayed with them for about 3 years because I couldn't afford to frame them. Because we bought them for these were like 3,000 shillings. Now if you try and look for these,
I know.
they're hellishly expensive.
I know.
Hellishly expensive.
They are exquisite.
But the framing was even more expensive.
Right?
So that was the first. And my
So
favorite.
he's the one who did this.
I don't know, he was selling them. He
Okay.
had gotten them from wherever it was.
Okay.
And so he sold them, I guess, so he could make a living.
Yes,
And
yes.
he's still somewhere near on Kingara Road selling patchwork animal print carpets and things
Okay,
like that.
okay.
And
We need to
beaded
find him.
stools. Yeah.
You said his name is who?
Emmanuel. His name was Emmanuel. Yeah.
You're on Kingara Road. Emmanuel, we're coming for you. Because this is quite
But
something.
this was like
Yeah.
years and years ago.
Yeah.
And then these 2,
Yes.
there's a guy who owns the Little Art Gallery. And I met him when I was at the Kenya Cultural Center when I was on the board.
Okay.
And he had an exhibition there.
Yeah.
And he had all these artists, and I told him what I was looking for, stuff that just shows that we're musicians.
Yes.
And he found these 2 pieces for me. And
I like it a
which were
lot.
lovely, Kenyan
Yes.
artists, and just beautiful.
And ideal for a home too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got these before I went to Ireland. So they were part of our collection, just so that everybody knows they're coming to a Kenyan home.
I love that.
Yeah.
How was that experience, hosting people, being an NY's wife?
Okay, it's
How
you know
was it?
when you're used to working and
Yeah.
being in business for yourself,
Yes.
it's a very difficult thing. But I chose to take it as an adventure,
Okay.
and I made a lot of good friends, as you can see.
Yeah.
And but I'm so glad to be back.
Really?
That's all I can say.
You happy to be back home?
Very happy to be back
What
home
did you
and in
miss
my
most
element.
about home?
being busy and working
Okay.
and being independent. And,
Yeah.
and that respect that you get, you know, when you're an ambassador's wife, to tell you the truth, you're persona non grata. With the other ambassadors' wives.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it can be challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be challenging.
Because you hold your own, but yet, you know, here
And
you are.
also in Kenya, you know, with our kids, we work. We're in business. We're doing our own work,
Yeah,
whether you're
yeah.
employed, whatever it
Yes,
is.
yes.
But you have your housekeeper and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
Whereas the Europeans or the Americans, they don't work because they can't afford the help, whatever, unless they're
Yes.
you know in that kind of diplomatic. So
Yes.
they're used to being at home.
Yeah.
For Africans, we were like, good grief.
What are we doing
What are we
here?
doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Just being housewives.
Yeah.
Did you make your own little housewives of?
Yes, yeah. Exactly, of Dublin. Yes, we did. And it was a nice community because the diplomatic corps is very small in Dublin.
Yes.
In Spain, it's a bit larger.
Yes.
So, but in Dublin, we were very, very close-knit.
Oh,
It was
nice.
actually really nice.
So how long ago did you come back?
We came back in 2022, year before last.
Yeah.
Year before
Because just the other day, I just was looking out and I saw your name popping on Instagram, and that's how I started looking for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, my God, where did she disappear to?
Yeah.
Didn't know you were there for how many years?
7.5.
Wow, that's
Away
a
for
long
7.5
time.
years.
Yeah.
4 years in Dublin and
Yeah.
2.5 years in, well, technically 2.5 years in Spain, but there was COVID. So 1 year we got stuck here.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I want us to talk about the dining area. It has a lot of character and personality.
yeah.
The mirrors for me are completely
Oh,
outstanding.
These
Yes.
mirrors I found when we got back because there's a lady on Ring Road, Kilimani. There's a couple of stalls that set up near
Yes.
this really exotic building. There's an Abyssinia, near the
Yes, yes.
Abyssinia. And she makes these mirrors.
I love them.
Yeah. So I used to have a huge mirror before we left, which I gave to my sister. I gifted to my sister. So we do this. We have, you know, all the furniture sort of goes around the family.
Yes,
kind of.
yes.
And so when I came back, we were just like, what are we going to do now? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then we found this lady, and she makes all these different types of mirrors.
Nice.
And I just love them.
Yeah.
So that's her.
Okay.
This was we picked it up. They were throwing it away on the street in Dublin.
Oh, yeah?
Unit.
So you had it shipped.
Yeah, yeah. So
Great
we had
memories
it shipped.
for you. Uh-huh.
The piano.
Which you're going to sing for us. For those
Like
who
that.
do not know, she was a true music icon in the 80s. A complete star, a trailblazer. And she's going to serenade us today before we end the interview, so you need to stay tuned, guys. I think this should be the last piece we're going to talk about.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that you
we'll
sing.
talk about
Yes,
that last.
yes, yes. Let's talk about the dining area and then the display unit, rather.
Yeah. This was from, you know, the guys in Westlands and that. Yeah.
I like the design of the seat
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot.
It was
It's
quite
quite
pretty.
unique.
It's quite pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was from them, and that was when we came back because my dining unit, the original one,
Yes.
the odds and ends that goes with all this, I gifted to my brother,
Okay.
my kid brother.
Yeah.
There was a Kenyan lady from the States, and she brought it for herself, and then she decided to move back. And so she was having her household sale, including some of the glasses, some of the other things.
Yes.
So so I got that from her.
It's so gorgeous.
I think it's
I'm
a little
curious.
big for the space. But,
Yeah.
You know, we're just like, what are we going to do with all the glasses and stuff if we were
Yes.
to throw it out?
It's a beautiful display unit.
you. Thank
I'm just curious, how much did it cost you?
I think it was something like 140,
Okay.
about 140.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a showstopper.
It is. It's really nice. But
It's
I think
gorgeous.
it may be a little too big for this space.
But you know, it
It's
still
okay.
works.
For now-
It's your
For
home.
now, it's fine. In fact, Miles keeps saying he's going to throw it out.
Who's Miles? Your
Miles
son.
is my son, right?
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Mommy, this is not
it's
working
just-
for
yeah,
us.
yeah, it's not working.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
Okay. let's talk about your outdoors, because
Yeah.
you are experiencing an indoor living.
Yeah, we've always had bits and bobs that we've had for outdoors.
Yeah.
Originally, I had 2 lounge chairs on this side,
Yes.
and those were from Rambu on Mombasa Road. But while we were away, they weren't stored properly. So when we got back, they were spoiled. So my son decided this, and you can see his neutral palette. I'm not a neutral person. I
Yeah.
like color.
Yes.
But he loves the neutral palette, so
Yes.
he organized for all of this.
Yeah.
Which is really nice when we really only have family get-togethers. I mean, it's only
Yes.
the kids and us guys.
Yes.
So it's really nice because there's enough space for everybody.
Yeah.
So that's that.
So cool. I
Yeah.
like that. It's different from what you have indoors.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
in here, earth tone colors
Yeah.
speak
Yeah.
a lot, and I like the layering of colors and
Yeah.
textures as well. It's beautiful. Being away for that long, for 7 years, what did you learn?
Well, I learned one of the things I did learn was to talk to strangers.
Okay.
Was to be okay, meeting people that I didn't know and starting up conversations.
Yeah.
That, when you're in a comfort zone
Yeah.
at home, you don't do that as much. You're not. Now I'm much more curious about people, where they come from, what they're doing, what
Yeah.
are they doing with their lives.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the main things that I did learn.
Okay. And what did you discover about yourself and shocked you about you when you were away, because you were not in a comfort zone?
I discovered that I love to nurture young people, especially young musicians.
Okay.
I love to bring out the best in people in terms of their talent and stuff like that.
Yes.
And that's one of the things I really missed. It's one of the things I'm so glad I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the things I did discover.
Okay.
About myself, I discovered that I'm very easygoing, but I'm not a pushover.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. Don't get me on a good day and try and...
Love it.
Yeah, so a lot of people know that because I smile a lot. I'm
Yeah.
very easygoing,
Yeah.
very tolerant.
Yeah. Yeah.
They think they can push me to the edge,
Yeah.
and actually that
No.
doesn't happen.
No.
Especially now. Yeah.
No, now.
Now at my age,
So you grew up, and you grew up in a home where your parents were scholars. Your mom specifically was a scholar. She nurtured you into the music scene. In the 80s, you guys were a big hit. For those who don't know, the millennials,
here's the first album.
Oh, yeah? Which one was this? Musically speaking, yes. Can you imagine, guys? By the way, do you have the...
Here, we're wearing my dad's blazers.
So cool.
We borrowed them for the photo shoot.
I like that.
It's hilarious. So a friend of mine gave...
Who's this?
That's me. That's Suzanne. Mwamto now, Matiba. Joy, Boya.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So in this album, what was your favorite song?
I don't know. I think it must have been Jamreambo. But they were all, we liked them.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
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 That
And
took,
Saturday Night was also quite a favorite of ours.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do those two for us.
No, hell no.
Yes.
Jamreambo was sung by Joy.
But you were part of the band that sang the song. So do you guys want to hear that? For those who don't know, the Gen Zs, they don't know that you guys
my
were,
goodness.
right? How's the music scene now for you? Given that you did that in the 80s, you were a big hit then. You got Kenyan on a map as far as our authentic music is concerned. How do you find the music scene today? Do you feel like there is more that can be done?
I think there's a lot of creativity
All
going
right.
on right now. Quite a lot. And a lot of different creativity, diverse creativity. And that's always a good thing. I know people say, well, but where's our identity? Where's this? Where's that? But you find your identity as you search, as you explore, as you discover. So I try not to be too critical of young people today, because I think they've just got to find themselves. Yeah. And we were just talking about it yesterday, that what I try to make artists feel is that they can be authentically themselves.
Yes.
They don't have to copy
Yes.
anybody else.
Yes.
They can do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel like Tanzania has taken over East Africa. Do you think we will get there? Why do you think they have managed to, and like Nigerians, Tanzanians, and we get to embrace their music so much more than we embrace our music here? What is that thing that we're missing?
To tell you the truth, it's not the music. What we're missing is the infrastructure. We're missing the investment. The money is going into the hands of middlemen.
Okay.
And so it's not being brought back into the music industry to invest
All right.
and to continue.
Okay.
Okay? And that's been the problem here for quite some time. Yeah. Since the digital era started, and you know, the money has been going into the wrong hands. And that's a problem that is a policy problem rather than a creativity problem. Because if you listen to what young people are doing today, even people who are still in music, you know, who are more mature, they're doing excellent music. But it's not getting anywhere. It's not getting to the people. It's not getting to the media. It's not getting to the right places. Yeah.
Are we as Kenyans embracing the talent that we have? Do you feel like we're appreciating
I feel
the
Gen
support
Zs
that
do.
the support you guys had then? Is it the same support you feel the young artists today are getting?
I don't even think we had that kind of support.
Okay.
Like, you know, my son, who was the producer of Kabula, they had incredible support.
Okay.
Okay. So they had support in Kenya. I remember going to South Africa for Big Brother, and they played one of their songs,
Yes.
Fresh All Day, and the South African kids were rapping.
Yeah.
Were rapping the words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that momentum has continued to some extent. But the problem is because of the way the industry is structured here, the middlemen only want to push like 50 artists. Okay, not the whole diverse. The other industry that's really moving is the vernacular music. Okay, vernacular music is huge. Okay, it's huge in Kenya. But we just don't know ourselves. We don't know where to put things. We don't know how to.
The infrastructure, like you said.
Yeah.
I agree. What has your son taught you?
Which one? The baby or the musician?
Both. Both.
Oh, I used to beg them when they were young to sing in Luya, to sing in Swahili.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, but mom, this is who we are.
Yeah.
And they proved to be right. We were playing catch up with them once the group broke. So they proved they were right. Yeah, all the young people loved them. Didn't matter where they were from. You know, So that was one of the things that taught me, don't keep forcing artists to fit into a box.
Yes.
Let them break out of the box and do what they're doing.
Yeah. What kind of parents are you? Are you a strict one? Are you very democratic?
I am not my children's friend. I am their parent.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first thing.
Uh-huh.
But having said that, we are good friends.
Okay.
And we do listen to each other.
Yes.
When they were growing up, I was of course a bit stricter, and especially when it comes to their security or their safety.
Yes.
But now they're adults. So,
all right.
You know, now it's the grandchildren we worry about.
Yes. So you have 2 grandchildren.
I have 4.
Oh my
goodness. Yeah.
Look at a fabulous grandmother. So what do they call you?
They call me Shosho.
Oh.
They call me Shosho Suzanne or Shosho.
Ish.
Yeah.
Isn't she just the coolest? You don't age. You look amazing. You look beautiful. What are your secrets to keep young and to look fabulous? By the way,
you know, some of these things, it's genes.
Okay.
We have to admit that it's our parents and their parents.
Yeah.
You know? So part of it is genes, but I do eat healthy.
All right.
I eat healthy. I don't. I hardly eat sugar.
Okay.
Very rarely.
You had that, guys. No sugar.
Lots of fruit and vegetables, traditional veg, githeri, all of that stuff. We eat all of that.
Yeah.
And I do a very low carb diet.
Okay.
And a lot of water.
Okay.
A lot of water.
So gorgeous. So beautiful.
Thank you.
I want to see your kitchen and the other space because Art of Living viewers will kill me if I don't show them the other space. So I've tried to persuade her. She's going to show us another space upstairs, but we'll go to her kitchen, and she's domestic goddess because when we walked in here, this aroma was super delicious.
Oh, the cake.
The cake, yeah.
I love to cook.
You love to cook.
Yeah, I always say food is one of my love languages.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Lucky Mr. Pembe.
Yeah.
So what do you like to make him?
No, he loves,
Ah.
you know, he loves his mother's food, his late mother's food, which was Swahili food.
Yeah.
Which was nice biryanis and rice and stuff like that. That's what he really loves. Yeah.
So what did you learn in your second marriage?
What did I learn?
Yeah. Or what are you learning in your second marriage? Because you were married and then you divorced, then you got into this, and you're blossoming.
Yeah, I think what I learned is that you don't need anybody, you need yourself.
Okay.
You need to be whole in yourself.
Yeah.
That's when you can offer anybody else anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned to stop feeling like I need a hand, I need to hold somebody.
You need to be loved.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I learned to love myself. Yeah.
We can go to the kitchen
Sure.
and... All right.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Some cake I baked for you.
Yee, you are so kind and very sweet. Thank you. Ooh, I can't wait to taste the cake. The camera guys want some, but after bad kazi. You're not having some?
I tasted.
You tasted?
Yes, I did taste it.
Oh, this
Yeah.
must be so delicious.
Banana and macadamia.
I want the recipe. Yummy.
Thank you.
Very nice. So you
Enjoy.
said you're a domestic goddess. You love being in the kitchen.
I'm not a domestic goddess, but food is one of my love languages. So I do love to throw things together. But I'm not the person who follows recipes like
So you're
line
not
by
gonna
line.
you're not gonna give me the recipe for this.
It's a throw together recipe.
Is it? It works.
Thank
It's
you.
so delicious. I
you.
love it.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this beautiful portraits here.
Yeah, we like to sort of picture wall of family photos and everything. That's my mom when she was young. Obviously, that's me. This is again the same wedding of my mom's aunt.
Okay.
That's my two sons. That's my daughter and her hubby and their son. And that's me and my friends in Ireland, the South African ambassador's wife and the Lesotho ambassador's wife.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. How are you keeping your mom's legacy?
Wow. How do you keep a woman like her's legacy?
Yeah.
She's
Phenomenal.
her shoes are ready. I think we all try to, try to weigh in and sort of keep it. But she's, and she's there and she's doing it herself as well. Huh? Yeah, especially with the schools and everything, the university.
Yeah.
For both of the folks, yeah. Yeah, we're very humbled.
Any of the interests that your parents have that you've taken, do you see yourself in your parents sometimes in any aspects of their lives?
For me, it's about mentoring and it's about really allowing creativity. For me, I took it to the creative side, not to the education side necessarily. Yes. So for me, it's always about mentoring and nurturing creativity and allowing people to have a safe space to actually come to the studio and be able to feel free and think what think and throw ideas. Yeah. So that's mine. That's what I do. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Keep doing that.
Yeah, we
what
love it.
advice, because we're talking about that, what advice would you give young musicians, upcoming musicians today who would look up to you, especially, let me be very specific, ladies? What would you tell them today?
I'd be like, focus, take it a bit more seriously. There are those who take it very seriously. Karun. There are those who we know are taking their music very seriously. But there are a lot of those who could be way, way far.
So grow the talent, nurture the talent, put in the work.
Put in the work.
It's good to be an influencer, but just nurture the talent.
Because I find the guys are really hungry. They're hungry for the
but the ladies,
the ladies not so much.
Okay, not as
so
much.
Yeah.
I like your kitchen. It's very unique.
Thank you.
Not your conventional kind of kitchen.
Yeah, it's more of a galley kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's how they were built. Yeah.
I like the arrangement because it allows you to host comfortably. I mean, this is your dining area, but you can still talk to your guests as you're cooking.
Yeah.
The cabinets look beautiful. Is it still mahogany?
It's the original mahogany.
Yeah.
Yep. And so, I mean, we've been talking about, okay, do we want to modernize this kitchen now? And we're thinking about it, and then we're like, but this mahogany is still okay.
Yeah, it works, by the way. It works.
Yeah.
It's very rare to find mahogany, so it works. I love it. Even the floor, it's easy to clean.
Yeah.
And looks beautiful, and the lighting as well.
Thank you.
That's a different kind of lighting.
Yeah, we put that in, and then we thought the lampshades were making it too dark, so we took half of them off.
Yes.
So it's a trial and error at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that window is so quaint.
It's quite sweet. Yeah. It is quite sweet. Yeah.
Very, very quaint.
Yeah.
So cool. So we can now go upstairs.
Sure.
Let's go upstairs
Okay.
and discover more treasures, guys. So where are we going upstairs?
We're going to one of the bedrooms.
Okay. I can't not talk about this showstopper here.
This was a friend of mine called Maria. She was the wife of the Cyprus ambassador.
Where?
And she's
Cyprus,
and she's a renowned artist in Cyprus and a lecturer. So again, when people start to leave and then they are like, well, I don't need the pictures.
Yes.
So I took that off her hands.
Oh,
For a
clever
pretty
you.
package, but yeah, nice. Yes,
Clever you. What do you like about it?
Oh, the colors, first of all.
Yes.
The abstract nature of it.
Yes.
I just love it.
Me
I
too.
loved it.
I love it. When you want to get rid of it, send it my way. So cool. There's something about wood, huh?
There is,
The
yeah.
mahogany wax, so gorgeous. I love it.
Thank you.
So this is one of your rooms.
So this is one of the rooms,
Okay.
and we actually added the closet. We added storage. So these were the originals, and then we added these.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then the bed we had made by a carpenter.
Nice.
And
it
my
has
son
storage.
saw the design, and he said, "This is what he wants."
Okay.
So we're like, cool.
This is his room.
Yes.
So nice. In terms of lifestyle, how did you being a star in the 80s shape the kind of lifestyle that you now live today?
I don't see myself as having been a star in the 80s and whenever in the 90s. I see myself always as, I was a musician, yes. Okay. And yes, we did all the gigs and we did all of that, until recently. So really it was more about living off music. Living off the music, living off the studio, living off the work.
And are you still in touch with your fans then?
Well,
now?
yes. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's social media now,
Yes,
so you're
yes.
very much in touch.
Yeah.
And I last released music in 2017, which was a compilation album
Okay.
with different Kenyan artists.
Lovely.
So we're releasing the second volume.
Okay.
And then I've got a couple of singles. Musicians were like politicians. We die in office. We don't like to go retire.
Yes, you never say die.
No.
I like the gray.
Yeah, as you can see, his neutral palette.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love the gray colors, the layering, and the textures. It's beautiful. It looks amazing. I see your son has good taste like you. And the curtains as well. It looks amazing.
The curtains are actually a reiteration. I think they started off in the living room back in the day.
Yes.
Then now they've moved up here. So we everything moves around.
Okay.
Yeah, everything moves around.
Yeah. So the rooms are in suite.
Huh?
The rooms.
Yes,
all the
they are.
rooms.
They're all en suite. Yeah.
Amazing. So we're gonna wind up the show, but she's gonna sing for us. Are you guys ready? Come with me, 'cause Art of Living, this is what life is all about, is it not? And she's been amazing. Thank you so much. We love your space. I love it. There's something amazing about wood. It's warm, it's inviting, and it just makes the space look different. Yeah, super cool. Come with me. Let's enjoy some music now. 2 years in, after exploring the world, and you're back home, what next for you?
Oh my. It's just back into the deep end. It's back into the deep end, producing music, producing artists, releasing new music of different artists as well as myself, and enjoying life.
So we're gonna see on stage. Are you guys ever going to come back and do an nostalgic more memory for those guys who enjoyed your music in the 80s?
Oh, for sure. We always said when we turn 75, we'll do a reunion.
75?
We'll do a reunion then.
Good Lord.
Like the Rolling Stones, yeah.
75? That's quite old, but we should do it at 65 perhaps.
That's too soon.
That's too soon.
Yeah, that's way too soon.
Okay. Interesting. So what projects are you working on now?
Well, we've got a whole batch of new music with different artists who are not so well known, but really it's about Sub-Sahara, the stable Sub-Sahara, bringing all these artists together and introducing them to the world.
So you have a production company.
Yeah, an entertainment label.
Entertainment label. Where can people find you?
They can find me, of course, on social media. We're off on Riara Road in the compound of Riara Primary School. And so they can find us there. But obviously the easiest is to find me on social media and then get directions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. But you are going to be releasing some songs soon?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
Are you about to give us a rendition?
Are you going to be something?
Yeah.
And this is from, I think it's from 2000. Oh, eyo, tubadili mioyo, mapenzi yatawale, baila, 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 oh, oh, eyo. Usifuate mkondo wa maji, utatumbukia kwenye shimo. Wajua binadamu ni jamii moja, wanasema mpende adui yako. Komesha uadui na pia utegano, badili wako moyo, mapenzi yawe ngao. Oh, oh. Stop, have a change of heart, just to make a start. Love can save the day. Love can save the day. If we stop, have a change of heart, just to make a start. Love can save the day. Love can save the day.
Love can save the day.
Can save the day.
Ah, that sounds so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I just wanted her to go on because truly you're an icon. And young people need to look up to you, and they need to look for you because you have maintained the same music energy that you had when you were younger. The sound, you sound so incredible. I think it even gets better with age. Does it?
Hopefully.
Yes. A music veteran, an icon, a star, trailblazer in the 80s. and she looks amazing. Big inspiration to you and I. I hope you enjoyed her home as much as I did. That's what we do here at Art of Living Show. We bring you icons who will inspire you to get whatever it is that you're looking for, because they've done it before and you too can do it. Keep it locked every Thursday at 8 p.m. I've been your host, Nyla, and God bless you. Thank you for watching.